This is not a drill. The trailer for Little Nightmares 3 premiered yesterday at Gamescom, and it will feature co-op. This announcement wasn't a complete surprise, but it was never officially revealed before this trailer. Bandai Namco posted a job listing a couple months ago that confirmed a new Little Nightmares project was in the works, but no one knew that it would be a full third game. It's coming to PC, PS4, PS5, Switch, and all the Xbox consoles in 2024 and will take players to the charming world of dark dreams called Nowhere. These two new characters are named Low and Alone, and each have their own unique item, a bow and a wrench, and we'll use these to solve puzzles with our partner. If you don't have anyone to play with though, there is an option to have an AI companion. But in my opinion, horror games are always better with other people. I took turns playing the first Little Nightmares with my girlfriend, and it was such a memorable experience. So I'm really going to need to play the second game before this new one launches. I mentioned that the third game takes place in Nowhere and will be traveling across the spiral. This next bit comes directly from an article published by Xbox. The game begins in the desolate desert city of the Necropolis, a giant ruin overflowing with windmills, sails, and other wind-powered mechanisms that continue to turn under their own power. The Necropolis is said to be a city of eternal energy, but also of certain death. Its original inhabitants, the dwellers, are no more. What happened to them, you may wonder? The stones and the crows are keeping mum, but during their explorations, our two new visitors may dig up some of the secrets hidden by wind-blown sand. The first threat lurking about the Necropolis is Monster Baby, a new resident whose eye swivels in its socket as her gaze pulses with menace. The nature of her intentions is quite unclear, but the danger is certain. Her size and clumsiness are daunting, and no one gets to toddle through her playground without her having her share of fun. Our recommendation is to treat this game of hide and seek as if it were life or death. Now, I really love the art direction and color of this desert section specifically. It's a nice change from the rest of the series while still keeping things faithful and along the lines of what fans were expecting. Now, the spiral that we're going to explore is apparently a cluster of dystopian lands, and is home to a diverse list of locations like the Necropolis, an unsettling fun fair, a gloomy factory, and more. I'm not sure if any of this connects back to the first two games, but it all sounds pretty intriguing. Interestingly enough, Little Nightmares 3 is not being developed by its original creators at Tarsier Studios. Instead, Supermassive Games, best known for Until Dawn and the Dark Pictures anthology series, are behind this one. Tarsier announced in 2021 that they were done with the series and moving on to new projects, but due to contracts and legal stuff, Bandai would be able to continue making games under the same name. Unless there's something I missed, it seems like this was a decision made by Tarsier to sell the IP and move on to create cool new things. And they are creating new things. But that's not all the Little Nightmares news I have for you. The Sound of Nightmares is a brand new podcast with a story set in the universe. The podcast follows the story of No One, a young girl who has increasingly vivid and disturbing dreams that she seeks help addressing in private therapy sessions. Otto, her counselor, is sympathetic, but the events in No One's nightmares seem to parallel his hidden past. Episodes 1 and 2 are out right now, and there will be a total of 6 episodes. It's not really my thing, but it's always fun to see developers go beyond games and bring their world to life using other forms of media. So that was everything we know so far about Little Nightmares 3 and where the series is headed. If you want to get caught up to speed with Tarsier Studios, I just so happen to have a video dedicated to their upcoming and untitled mysterious new game.